Peace to hearts. It's your boy Eru, host of the DiehardKnicks podcast, back again at the halftime show, man. This game is a little bit annoying to me, man, because I feel like the Knicks started off right. We started off feeling good. Even the commentators came through with a lot of anxiety. They were talking great about the Knicks. They had like fear and anxiety in their voices. I'm listening to OKC on the Fox Sports Network, and yeah, I think they got Michael Cage there. Michael Cage is a tough dude, So he had like the fear in his voice. I don't know if it was like residuals from the Jerry curl back in the days, man. But that just goes what people think about the Knicks when we showed up. But like I said, we started off all right. But we'll talk about it, man. Right now, I got Aiden Donahue with me. Say what's up, fellas. This is Aiden Donahue. What's good, Aiden?
What's going on, everybody? Great to be back on the halftime show, but I kind of have the same feelings as you because I texted you earlier before I came on. I really feel like we should be winning this game. I think we genuinely have a very good shot at winning this game. I just feel like we're not getting good looks a lot. I'm seeing guys like Elfrid Payton just continue to drive into the paint and then just get stuffed. Or same with Quickly too. Like he's getting good looks, but they're just not falling. And we've seen floaters from him in the past, fall pretty consistently. And I just feel like we need to tighten our defense at the 3-point line because we're seeing guys like Al Horford just go off now, and I think guys are just getting too easy of looks, especially Shea at the 3-point line as well. And I just feel like we need to also we just need to get more vision, I think, when and ball movement, because there was one play I think when the shot clock was running out and everybody was dishing it around, and then Kevin Knox has the ball, could have passed it out to Quickly, who was wide open next to him, but then Kevin Knox just decided to take the shot. I've also seen a lot of air balls tonight. And I just feel like, especially on the Thunder too, you have guys like Alex, like Poloshevsky, like he's not doing really that well. And it's pretty sloppy, I think, on both ends. And yeah, I just think we genuinely could have a shot at winning this game if we just play smart and effective basketball this second half.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. But we got another guy coming in here. I don't know if anybody knows who this guy is, man. I've never seen him before. Who we got here?
I'm one of those bums just running around getting anywhere I can fit in.
Hey, what's up, Sim? What's good?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, what are you thinking about at this half right now?
It's one of those games where maybe the energy was low coming in, the shots not falling, and then of course, with Randall not being able to play major minutes in the first half, the Knicks are trying to figure out, how do I get a bucket? They're getting some good shots, they're not going in, but then some of the shots aren't as clean as normal because Randall would be facilitating, getting people wide open looks, things like that. So without Randall, they're kind of figuring out, where am I getting these shots from? You know what I'm saying? How am I going to make these shots? Where am I going to get good, clean, open looks from? Yeah. I think this could be good for the Knicks. It could be good for Randall because he might have needed a little bit of a break, right? Because he's playing heavy minutes. And it could be good for the Knicks to figure out, okay, where do we go when Randall's not on the floor?
Absolutely. That's a nice segue into what May 4th is saying there. He said, this is why Burks is so important, just to have the extra score. A lot of fans, they say, there's not enough basketballs on the court. Oh, why we need to get this guy? Who's going to score? Who's going to do that? The Knicks don't have, we don't have enough offense. This is an offensive league. We can't be out there with just two scorers and a bunch of defenders, man. We have to upgrade the talent. And somebody like Burke, even though he's hurt, we do need him to come back, man, because we can't sustain this type of basketball that we've been playing. Well, like I've always been saying with these halftimes, man, like the Knicks have been playing their game plan. They're letting OKC get the shots that we want them to take. It seems like we just want NBA teams to shoot 3-pointers, contested threes, and we're good with that. But as far as our offense, we're still like you said, we're still running, what we want to run, but we just not making shots at this time right now. Also, too, I want to point out at the end of we started off okay, but at the end of the first quarter and like entering into the second quarter, we started getting cute. You guys agree? We started getting cute. Like one play, I don't want to single out Knox, but Knox kind of he did like a jab step. They went between his legs, step back three. I'm like, wait, that's not what we do.
And it wasn't even a three. Wasn't even a three. He was like teetering the line. It would have been a long. It was a long, super long two.
Exactly. And you're also seeing like Austin Rivers kind of do the same thing as well. And I mean, just like I said before, I really think we could easily have a shot at winning this game. I think we just need to get high percentage shots and just keep trying to get those type of shots. Unlike the type of shots that I feel like we are trying to take. And I just feel like we're forcing our shots as well. Especially, like I said before, you have guys like Elfrid Payton that are just continuing to drive into the paint. Same with Austin Rivers as well. So I think we just got to get better looks.
Yeah, absolutely. What else you got? What else you got, Sam?
I thought the Knicks were up at half. It's 42-42. I thought we were up one. Maybe they added a 3-point shot or something like. Maybe they added a point or something like that. I thought we were up 42-41.
Yeah, I thought I thought the time expired before they got a shot up. But.
They might have adjusted something. Maybe they didn't count a three or something like that. Something definitely got adjusted.
Something definitely got adjusted. I think, the second half, we get Randall back. That's going to be that's going to change the game. Definitely change the game. Of course, when Randall was in, the Knicks were up. They were up big. When he came back in, they went up 5 again because he draws so much attention. I think as long as he can stay out of foul trouble. Mm-hmm. I think the Knicks will be fine. I think they'll be okay. The one thing about OKC, and this is what I was saying earlier on my game preview. They're always going to come and play hard. They just have those kind of coaches and people around them where they're going to come. They're going to play hard. They're 3-4 in the season, and they're beating some decent teams. You just can't discount OKC. So the Knicks are going to have to come out. And I just want to see them flex their muscle in the third quarter, right? And Mitchell Robinson, he's got to stop getting so deep, trying to get block shots, and understand you're guarding someone who can shoot the basketball, right? And stay out on him. And when you're on him, the one jump and Al Horford pulls his jump shot slow. It's not even like he has a fast jump shot. It's super slow.
Yeah, even the commentators, they were saying, "Yo, he took a stop and looked at his shoes one time to count his laces, and then he shot the shot." It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's slow, but Mitchell Robinson has his hand down below the basketball instead of having his hand up here. You see, instead of having his hand up here when he's defending him, he's got his hand down here, right below the basketball, below Al Horford's elbows. Which gives Al Horford, the elbows are here with the ball. Mitchell Robinson's hand down here, lets him raise up. If Mitchell Robinson raises that hand up because Al Horford, he doesn't shoot fast. He raises that hand up just a little bit higher. So it's right there with the basketball. Al Horford can't get that jump shot up.
Also in the paint too, they're driving, and then freaking Mitch is playing that seesaw game. He's like flying in there. Whoa, hello, you know what I'm saying? He needs to stay down like he was doing before. That's the whole thing. It's the game plan. What you got, Aiden?
No, absolutely. I was just gonna say. I feel like Mitch is. I feel like he's kind of like getting baited, if that makes sense. Because especially there was one moment where I think Kenrick Williams, I think that's his name. He was driving in, and I don't even think he took a shot, but Mitch just randomly decided to just jump, which then gave Kenrick the open look. So I feel like exactly what you're saying. You literally read my mind. I think he just needs to stay planted. And so I agree with you there. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah, we got to take it back to what we've been doing, man. I got this, I always like to make the point of the shot clock, the shot chart, you know what I'm saying? The shot chart is basically what it's always been. Right now we're playing against a team that wants to shoot threes and they want to get layups, so we struggle against teams that play, to me, sucker style of basketball. They're not trying to do anything. all their shots are either right at the rim or right at the 3-point line. So, these are definitely teams that we're going to suffer from. But look at our shot. We're getting all the shots that we want, and a lot of it is just we're just not making them right now. We're just not playing with the same crisp on play that we've been playing with before. That's probably because Randall is not playing. So.
Yeah. I mean, I expect that the game is going to turn around when Randall is able to stay on the floor. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay because Randall should be able to dominate. He was already dominating on the glass, and he was, I think he had 5 or 6 assists in the first quarter. He barely played in the second quarter, so I think he should be good.
Yeah, he's a beast, man. Well, I'm looking at this here. May the 4th is saying something about Taj. It was a mistake getting Taj back. I don't know if he's trying to imply that it might mess up the chemistry with the big man. What do you think about Taj coming in here?
I know. Yeah,
go ahead.
You can go.
Yeah, go ahead. No, you got it.
Oh, you guys are so nice, man. How about Aiden go first?
I think the first time when I heard that, it was being reported, we were interested in Taj and Tyson. I think for a mentor role, I would have preferred Tyson because I feel like Tyson knows how to win in New York, and how to also deal like I said before countless times on your show, Ebro, I think he just knows how to deal with pressure. And I feel like they're both fine options for mentors. I would have preferred Tyson Chandler, but I think that now that we have Taj, I don't really feel like it's a mistake in the sense that, now that we have Thibodeau, and I feel like Thibodeau works pretty well with Taj. We've seen that in Chicago when it was, Taj, Derrick Rose, Jimmy Butler. I mean, Nate Robinson, rest his soul. I don't know if he's still asleep after the punch by Jake Paul. But
damn.
Yeah, I think that
Mr. Aiden, man, Mr. Aiden.
I don't feel like it's a mistake in the sense that I think Tibbs is gonna exact role is gonna be because I think that and
yeah, you're freezing a little bit. You're freezing a little bit, man. So yeah, you're freezing a little bit, man. So I'm gonna let Sim jump in and we'll come back to you. Go ahead, Sim.
Yeah. I think that with Taj Gibson, I always wondered why they didn't pick him back up, during the offseason. I always thought he would be back. I don't expect him to add much to the offense. I don't think that's what he's here for. I think he's really here, just to give Mitch a break, to give Randall a break. Noel, he has a penchant to be out and get injured. You know what I'm saying? So you need another one of those big guys that can come in and give a spell to Randall and Mitch. And he knows how to play. He knows what Thibodeau expects. Tyson Chandler, he's a good player. He's a veteran in the NBA. Well, he was a good player. Veteran in the NBA. He gets it. But I don't know if he understands everything that Tibbs wants to do. Taj does. So I think, that's the big part.
Yo, Sim, I don't like Tyson Chandler, bro. I'm not a Tyson Chandler fan. I never was, even when he was with the Knicks.
Yeah,
big time. I was like totally against him, man, because I felt like he won the defensive player of the year, but there was a lot of times during that run, guys were just sailing in there, scoring on him. A lot of times where he would just do like this and let him come in. Yeah, right. To me, I thought that he was like really like a fraud, especially the leadership and stuff like that. There was a lot of stuff going on with our leadership, especially that second year, like after we had the nice little run. The following year, stuff like that, he was supposed to have been a leader and all this other stuff that didn't show. So I'm not really a fan of Tyson at all, man.
Yeah. I mean, Taj, I think is a much better fit for what the Knicks want to do and what Taj and what Tom Thibodeau wants to get across to this team. So looks like the game is back on.
Okay.
Yep, game is back on, and Julius Randle got fouled. Is going to the free throw line. So,
all right, cool, man. So I guess we're getting.
All right,
I wanted to ask you about that. The whole stuff about Mitchell Robinson training and unlocking. The stuff that Tibbs was saying. Real quick, what do you think about all that? You think there's
yeah,
something to that?
I think so. I don't know if you've seen it earlier, but I did a report about Kenny Payne working with Mitchell Robinson on his footwork and on a jump hook. And he's also been working on, shooting threes with Obi, before the game, warming up today. When they got on the floor about an hour and a half, 2 hours before the game, him and Obi, shooting threes. I think that's something that Mitch has been working. Mitch has never really been coached. He's a guy that made it to the NBA off of talent, straight up talent. Julius Randle missed one of the free throws. The Knicks were up 43-42. But he's made it to the NBA off of talent. He's never really been coached. And I think having Kenny Payne there to kind of coach him, teach him footwork. I think that's part of the reason why you see a lot of times now he's in the paint. He's doing a good job going straight up in the air so that he doesn't get fouls. He's learning how to, keep his hands up and not push his body into players and stuff like that. But I think he just got to foul there and put George Hill on the line. I think it's going to help him, and hopefully we get to see him actually use it sometime this year.
All right, cool, Sam, man. I'm gonna get you out of here so you can prepare for that post game. And everybody on tune into the same show and the post game. He's gonna be on Sportscaster, Twitter. He's gonna be on Twitch. He's gonna be on Facebook. So look out for the Nothing But Nick show. And you might see me tonight, so I'm not sure.
All right, appreciate it.
Okay,
Definitely.
guys. Well,
all right, man.
All right, Aiden, hold on for a second, man. All right, see you soon.
All right, man. Peace.
All right.
Nice to meet you, Aiden.
You as well.
Yeah, Aiden, man. I just want you to say your goodbyes, man, because I know you was having problems with the sound a little bit.
Am I still freezing?
Yeah, man. It happens, man. It happens. It's live YouTube stuff, man. So it happens.
Am I okay right now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. I mean, this is very nice. Thank you so much. But yeah, I think that I was just reading an article today and with my dad, and we were just talking about the work ethic that Julius Randle has really put himself through, and it's such a drastic difference than last season, and it's exciting, and I wish there. I don't. Is there an All-Star game this year?
No, they can't. I think they canceled it because of COVID and stuff.
I really feel like if he keeps up this style of play, I really think that I think he could have definitely been in that contention for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, definitely MVP, man. He's putting up MVP style numbers right now.
MVP. All right. I mean, hey, if he keeps this up, I think we you never know.
Yeah, well, I mean, if he continue to get a winning record and he keeps those numbers, then then you can't argue with that point. Well, Mr. Aiden, we're gonna get back to the game. The game is going on right now. I believe the Knicks are up by 1, 49-48. So we're gonna let everybody go back to the game. So I think you're still chopping up a little bit. So I'm gonna just shout you out. This is Aiden Donahue. He's been on the DiehardKnicks podcast a million times. So you can find him at the Knicks Community Podcast. He's a young shooter, 17 years old, probably the smartest Knicks fan that you know, man. So look out for him with the audio stuff, and again, look out for him on DiehardKnicks Podcast, man. So all right, tune in for that. So I'll let you guys go. Peace, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.
See you.